I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge work that soldiers are doing across the globe and express my gratitude for military families and the vital role that they play. Soldiers and their service counterparts remain engaged in operations and training events that test equipment and identify needed capabilities. Today, thousands of soldiers are deployed to the European continent in support of Ukraine and deterring expansion of Russian aggression. These missions validate the importance of pre-positioned stocks and the complexity of contested logistics. Operations in Ukraine demonstrate the criticality of competent combined arms operations for a ground force and the power of joint and coalition operations for a nation. As we begin work on the 2023 National Defense Authorization Act, we recognize that the Army is operating with a largely flat budget. In this budget submission, the Army continues to prioritize its signature modernization efforts, slowing procurement of enduring capabilities. Reduced procurement quantities of capabilities critical to today's Army drive sometimes significant increases in cost per unit. The committee plays a crucial role in the oversight of these programs and would like to better understand how the Army is ensuring it makes best use of its resources with this strategy. The recently submitted classified National Defense Strategy sets out the Department of Defense strategic priorities and identifies the ways that the department will advance its goals. The NDS ranks China as the most consequential strategic competitor and the pacing challenge for the department. Russia remains an acute threat. Additionally, the department must manage persistent threats such as North Korea, Iran, and violent extremist organizations. We are interested in the specific investments and capabilities the Army included in its fiscal year 23 budget requests that support implementation of the 2022 NDS. The Army continues its modernization effort across its 6 modernization priorities: long-range precision fires, next-gen combat vehicles, future vertical lift, the Army network, air and missile defense, soldier lethality, and its rapid capabilities development efforts in hypersonics, directed energy, indirect fire protection, and mid-range capability. We understand that 24 of the Army's priority efforts are set to be in soldiers' hands as fielded systems or prototypes by 2023. Successful introduction of these capabilities will be in part due to significant employment of digital design and digital prototyping. This practice helps to validate capabilities and refine requirements in advance of physical prototyping. Soldier-centered practices such as Soldier Touchpoint in the prototyping phase and Try Before You Buy partnerships with industry improve functionality and soldier acceptability and make more rapid fielding possible. And I applaud the Army's progress in this area. A transformation of capability this significant will certainly trigger changes to Army structure, operating concepts, and postures in order to best meet the threat environment. We are interested to hear what changes the Army is considering. Additionally, we must understand the impact of these decisions on the modernization of the Army National Guard and Army Reserves, critical components of the total Army. Finally, I want to acknowledge the Army's recently published Organic Industrial Base Modernization Strategy. This plan would invest $16 billion over the next 15 years in facility modernization, with the mission to enable current material readiness, maintain surge capacity, and to support future weapons platforms for the Army and Joint Force. The organic industrial base remains critical to the Army's modernization strategy. We would like to better understand how the Army is nesting its material modernization efforts with this industrial base initiative. The Army continues to make bold steps in its effort to modernize, but hard decisions lie ahead. I have great confidence in you all and look forward to another productive year as we continue to field a world-class Army.